This is our modern state-of-the-art diamond recovery plant. It was shipped to us from South Africa, and in anticipation of its arrival, I thought I need to pick a spot to set that diamond recovery plant. And this is late July 2021, and I know it always gets hot here in the summer, so I picked a spot under a big oak tree for shade, especially afternoon shade. This spot, the land naturally sloped from here. It dropped down a few feet, so I wanted to make a flat pad for the equipment to set on up here. So I cut down a bunch of trees and I put them against the oak tree, kind of a cantilever here. Half of the log is on this side of the tree and the other half is on the other side, and I stacked the logs on top of each other, and then I had 7 dump truck loads of red clay gravel hauled in here to fill this up level across the pad. So it was a good thing I built it up for several reasons. When the equipment came, it was heavy, and the way I got it off of the truck backed up to this side kind of like a dock, and I hooked chains on each piece of equipment and dragged it out with the four-wheel drive pickup truck. And once all the pieces were on the pad, we began putting it together. Well, it didn't come with instructions or a blueprint or anything, but we figured out, oh, this large trommel has to sit up higher than the smaller trommel because of the slope and the way that chute feeds into it. So we set the lower jig plant down here, and it worked out perfect that we had this 3.5 feet difference in the height. So the plan turned out well, and so picking a pad site is important. And then we dug a pond here for the settling pond and the return water. So the tailings come out here and pile up where we can dig them out later with an excavator. And the water runs over to these pumps and goes back to the supply pond. So we reuse the water, recirculate a lot of water. But I just wanted to show you the logs. I stacked these up here over 2 years ago. The equipment came 2 years ago, and I had the pad all ready for it when the truck arrived. So it all worked out perfect, and we ran 100 buckets of ore through this plant last week, and it is so hot and humid this week. Heat indexes of over 100. I don't know if we're going to run much this week, but we're going to clean out the plant and jig through the material and see how many diamonds were in those 100 buckets we ran last week.